Grade 5, Module 1, Lesson 7, Exit Ticket. They are asking us to use the table to round the numbers to the given places, label the number lines, and circle the rounded value. On the chart, they've decomposed the number that we're going to use. Decompose means to break up. The number that we're going to use is 8 and 546 thousandths. They want us to round it to the hundredths and the tens place. The first thing you need to do when using a vertical number line is find out what the number would be if it were to stay the same. Since first we're rounding to the hundredths place, I'm going to look at my place value chart that decomposed my number already and see how many hundredths are in the number. It tells me that there are 854 hundredths. So if my number were to stay the same, that's what it would be. So that gets written on the bottom of the vertical number line. 854 hundredths. If my number were to round up, I need to go up by one place value. So it would be 855 hundredths. Now I need to find my midpoint. That's the middle of the two numbers. In between 854 and 855 hundredths is 854 hundredths and 5 thousandths. It's 5 thousandths because thousandths is the next place value and 5 is in between both of them. Now I have my midpoint. I need to find out where my actual number would lie on this vertical number line. My actual number has 854 hundredths and 6 thousandths. So I know that 6 is greater than 5, so that would lie above the midpoint. Since my actual number lies above the midpoint, that means I would round up. This number rounded up would be 855 hundredths. Written as a decimal would be 8 and 55 hundredths. Now I need to round to my tens. Right now, this number has 0 tens. If my number were to round up, I would then have 1 10, which we know is the number 10. In between 0 tens and 1 10 is 5 ones. When I look at this number, I see that I actually have 8 ones. And again, I know that that is greater than 5, so it would lie above the midpoint. Since it lies above the midpoint, again, I would round up. So my number, rounded to the nearest 10, is 10.